Welcome to Jamaica, the island of real bad man. Some real dog attitude, some real gang bang. No run for the fair, they not garbage pan. Step up! These are the moments when everybody gun loaded. We not instigate violence, but we believe in the self-defense no matter what. These are the moments when every gangster gun loaded. We not instigate violence, but we believe in the self-defense.
In the criminal justice system, the police who investigate crime and the district attorneys who prosecute the offenders for their heinous offenses, these are their stories. Welcome to True Island Stories. We have been watching a tremendous World Cup final of 2022. I must say they put on a show. France and Argentina, Messi and Mbappe. And if you missed it, oh my, you have indeed missed something spectacular. Okay, so the game started and Dembele fouls 34-year-old Angel Di Maria in the 20th minute. It was Di Maria's first game in the knockout stages because he was injured earlier. Lionel Messi, he played more games than anyone in the World Cup. He has that record now. That's Lionel Messi. He played 26 games and played more minutes than anyone in this 2022 tournament, and has taken more penalties up until, well, during the game, which was 5. And Hugo Lloris saved 5 penalties in World Cups. Di Maria was fouled in the 18th minute, and Lionel Messi, who cracked it past Hugo Lloris, he didn't have a chance. So now Argentina was leading by a goal to nil. France was being overrun from beginning right up till the end of the first half because their low block counter-attack style just wasn't working. Argentina dominated the midfield. Messi was like a master magician, a master tactician navigating the conflict on the battlefield. The director directed his orchestra to every vocals, to every tenor, a mesmerizing piece of showmanship. Probably we won't see that for another 10 decades. And then bang, 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 Argentina struck again. Messi sent a one-time flick to Julian Alvarez, who in turn one-time it to whosoever, who in turn one-time it to Angel Di Maria on the left, who boom and one-timed it past Hugo Lloris in goal again for France, who were left demoralized and speechless. Where was the God sent, the French prodigy Mbappe? Well, I'll tell you, he was lost in Messi's way as France's coach Didier Deschamps made 2 changes in the 42nd minute out of desperation. His team was being overrun in the midfield and he had to do what he had to do. So he take off Oliver Giroud and Dembele for Thuram, who's the son of Lilian Thuram, who was a 1998 World Cup winner with France. And he put on Koulibaly as well, and then put Mbappe in the center. But in truth, France were hanging on for dear life by a thread. By the end of the first half, France were beaten and dejected. By the end of the first half, they had no shots on target at all. The indomitable Griezmann was completely missing. Mbappe, he was missing. Dembele should have been subbed from the 18th minute when he gave away that foolish penalty after a very lazy tackle on Angel Di Maria in the 18-yard box. My question is though, should Deschamps have stuck with Konate, the defender, over Upper Mokana in defense? Did that change their entire dynamics? Second half resumed, and it was, well, more of the same. Argentina started like a bullet from the gun. They came for the cup. This was Messi's last swan song, his last hurrah. They built the team solely around him. This was his cup to have infinite bragging rights over his nemesis Cristiano Ronaldo, who sobbed uncontrollably in the tunnel after being knocked out by Croatia in the quarterfinal. Does this victory make him now greater than Ronaldo? Well, that's if Argentina wins. I'm giving you ball-by-ball commentary. Argentina coach Scolani outcoached Deschamps in every aspect on the pitch. He robbed them of his double World Cup back-to-back victory. So it seems. Another thing. Is the PSG locker room gonna be like when Argentina wins? Oh boy, the whole cadre of French midfield, Tchouaméni, Griezmann, Rabiot didn't have an answer. And why did a virus run through France's team and not Argentina's? Do you find that strange? Just saying. Camavinga and Koeman came on in the second half, and Camavinga, they changed the game. But Kylian's first shot came in the 70th minute, but he skied it over the goalpost and almost took off the head of a despondent French fan who was in attendance. But wait, not so fast, as Koeman caught Otamendi isolated one-on-one, and Otamendi fouled him as he was caught out for speed. Penalty! as Mbappe blasted the ball from the 6-yard spot to the keeper's right, who touched it, but it was kicked with too much ferocity and venom, and Mbappe, and the result was a foregone conclusion. Game on. But wait, this World Cup was far from over, as Messi's pocket was picked by Koeman, who passed it to Rabiot, who flicked it on to Koulibaly, who one time flicked it on to Mbappe the Great, who slammed the right footer past the Argentina goalkeeper as Argentina players looked on like, what the just happened? Game on now, for real, for real. A classic World Cup was on hand, in the making, as the hot hand Mbappe came alive, and when God said let there be light, there was Mbappe the Great. 7 goals he scored in this World Cup to date, as he snatched the golden boot from Messi's deathly grasp. Oops, not so fast, Messiah. In the 88th minute, France now had the momentum. I mean, the second goal Mbappe scored was precision to the fullest on the half volley. He lay down flat out as the ball was inches away from the ground as he unleashed the Kraken. Mbappe got loose again in the 95th minute as Messi campaigned on rubbery legs. Mbappe had just found his footing. He was alive. Call it youthful exuberance, if you will, as Messi defied even my commentary and slammed one from the top of the 18-yard box, pulling out a wonderful save from Hugo Lloris in the French goal, who punched for a corner as France got a break from the corner, and Koeman was fouled, well, rightly so, as they attacked again with full speed. But Koeman attack was repelled, and Argentina broke again, with Lionel Messi threading a precise pass to Julian Alvarez on the left-hand side, who passed it back to Messi, but danger was quickly averted as France defended stoutly in their box as the referee blew his whistle to the end of final minutes, sending the game into extra time in one of the most exciting World Cups I've ever watched. And trust, I've been watching World Cups from 1982, so you have an idea, okay? So now the game was sent into extra time. Who was going to be the victor? Who was going to be the defeated? Who was going to taste the sweet taste of victory? And who was going to go home with the bitter taste, the anguish of defeat in their mouth? Only time would tell, as France scored 2 goals in 2 minutes and 13 seconds in the second half. 104 and 106 minutes, Upamecano made the tackling saves of the tournament, which answered all his critics, while he started over Konate in the final. The first half of extra time saw France again being overrun by Argentina. The light blues overran the dark blue. In the 108th minute, Argentina broke, and Messi proved why he is a genius, as when Argentina needed him the most, he delivered with a scruffy goal that Lloris saved initially by punching it back into the path of the GOAT, who made and hoofed it into the goal past Hugo Lloris. It was now 3-3 to Argentina as Sergio Kun Aguero led the jubilant celebrations in the stands. Messi was his best friend, his brother-in-law. Oh, he was happy. Oh, he wished he was on the pitch as Rafael Varane ran out of steam in the 110th minute and fell to the floor in exhaustion and was rightly subbed by Konate, and as Camavinga attacked the French goal but was ruthlessly upended by Paredes, the Argentinian, who received a yellow card as emotions ran unhinged in the World Cup Serengeti. Whoa! Mbappe struck again in the 115th minute as he cannoned one past the goal that hit the outstretched arms of the defender, and it was up to Mbappe again to step up with the unbearable weight of his country on his shoulders as he stepped up like Captain France to deliver, and boom! He slammed it again to the right of the keeper, who never had a chance. Mbappe had now scored a hat-trick in the final and re-snatched back the golden boot from Messi. Oh God, at this point, I could not call it. The action was end-to-end as we were 2 minutes away from a dreaded penalty shootout as the clock ticked slowly. 90 seconds remaining to penalties as Argentina broke again on goal as it was called offside by Lautaro Martinez as France attacked again with Koulibaly one-on-one and blasted this shot straight at the keeper Martinez, who saved brilliantly, and the Argentinian again broke loose again. It was end-to-end action as Martinez headed one wide, which should have been a goal, as France again broke down the other end with Mbappe, who went past 1, 2, 3 players in the Argentina 6-yard box before the ball was towed off his feet by a defender just as he was about to unleash a rocket, and then the ref blew his whistle on full time. And now it was time for the dreaded penalty kick shootout. The coin toss dictated that France shot first, and it was Kylian Mbappe who went up to take the first goal, and I couldn't watch. Then I watched, and he kicked it to the keeper's right and scored. He had done his bidding. He did all that was required because he became a giant on the day as Messi went up to take his just after Kylian, and boom, he just rolled it calm, cool and collectively past Hugo Lloris in goal. Then Koeman went up for France. Boom! Martinez saved it. Oh my word. Oh my word. It wasn't looking good for France. As Dybala went up for Argentina, he was put on for this purpose, for penalty shootout. And he just calmly again passed it past Hugo Lloris. Then it was Tchouaméni for France's turn to kick. And he kicked to the right of Martinez. He did not even hit it on target. It went on the outside right of the post. And from there, the writing was on the wall as Paredes scored for Argentina. Now if France missed this kick by Koulibaly, Argentina would win the championship. But he stepped up and delivered right down the middle. He blasted it and scored. France was still in. Now it was Gonzalo Montiel's turn to be the hero for Argentina. This was his first World Cup as he walked up calmly. Silence in the arena. And then, boom! Slammed it past the despondent Hugo Lloris, who did not save one shot in the final. Messi got the bragging rights as the stadium erupted. Messi got the bragging rights over Mbappe and Ronaldo. Messi's name would now be the one hung in the flashing lights around the world as he cemented his legacy after 172 games for his country Argentina. Lionel, the Lion Messi, was now finally and deservedly a World Cup winner. And I, Guru God, am so glad I have witnessed such a feat. The Guru has spoken. Congratulations to Argentina. I picked them to win, but believe me, no team deserved to lose. It was an epic game. Argentina dominated the first half. France came on in the second half of the second half. Argentina came out in the first half of extra time. France came back in the second half of extra time, but they lost out in the dreaded penalty shootout. Be sure to like, share and subscribe, and check out my other stories on the channel. Have a wonderful rest of your day and check out the other stories posted.